चाहे दिन हो चाहे रहना, चाहे दिन हो चाहे रहना, जब भी मूंदू अपने नैना सो। बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे
मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे मुरलिया
बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे।
हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया,
चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विनरकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासु। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। Namah Parvati Pate Har Har. Hari Om. पराजित श्री असुभिश्च हा पितः हीन्द्रेण राजन् भृगुभिः सजीवितः सर्वात्मना तान् भजत् भृगून् बलिः शिष्यो महात्मार्थ निवेदनेन 8.15.3. देखो, देर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड परिस्थिति बल, वाणी बल, शरीर बल, मनोबल, बुद्धि बल एंड संस्कार और श्रद्धा बल. 6 kind of strength are there. Paristhiti bal, the power of situation, the power of your speech, power of your body, third, power of mind, power of intellect, and power of Shraddha. Whole life revolves around these bal only. Paristhiti bal means that your sankalp cannot be cut so easily. Your authority cannot be cut. That is called paristhiti bal. You have supposing you say my situation is not good. So situation is not good, that means what I am thinking doesn't happen. My sankalp is not fructifying. That is called my time is not good. So paristhiti bal is not there. Even good sankalp doesn't fructify. Even selfless sankalp did not fructify. I wanted to call Swamiji for Bhiksha, I could not get Bhiksha. Paristhiti nahi si. Other got Bhiksha. So paristhiti bal is not there. Whether it is your office life, whether it is home life, whether it is anywhere. Vani bal is there, that what a person utters, there are many ears. There are more ears than wagging tongues for me. When Gurudev used to talk, even casually, I used to see in the drawing room, everybody was pin drop silence. All of a sudden, it was a casual after Bhiksha session. But he started talking about politics. He was very fond of talking about politics, country politics. And moment he talked, pin drop silence, as if pravachan is going on. Ivani Gabal tha. In Prayagraj, I had seen saints giving discourses. And many saints were there. And Dongriji Maharaj used to take 6 hours at a stretch Bhagavat. From morning 8 to 2. No gap. Mahapurush he was. Grahasant. I learnt a lot by his grace. Many things he taught me. So, used to sit, people did not move for 6 hours. वाणी में बल था. इतनी तपस्या वाणी से किया था. Those who do lot of jap chanting, their Vani has a power to hold the person. Everybody's speech doesn't have a power to hold. You feel bored after talking to somebody. You feel, Bapre. When some people talk, you feel when he'll end. Some speakers are also like very boring speakers. Topic they are talking very nicely, but I don't know what is missing there. That you get bored and drained out. सर दर्द हो जाता है कभी कभी. Headache also starts in the listener's mind. And such people talk also quite a bit sometimes. वाणी बल है, दूसरा बल है. तीसरा है शरीर बल. शरीर बल, but my body is healthy and not giving unnecessarily problems. That may come into prarabdha, you can say. Fourth bal is called manobal. This is where I wanted to come. Manobal, that means in Gita this has been said as Vidheya Atma. Then Atma has the meaning of Antakaran. Where the shlok comes, Vidheya Atma? Vidheya Atma word? नहीं? राग द्वेष वियुक्तैस्तु विषयान इंद्रियैश्चरन् आत्मवश्यैर विधेय आत्मा. पाठ करो नहीं तो श्लोक उठेगा नहीं. उसको जगा के रखना पड़ता है, भूल जाएगा. लगता है कि है कहीं पे है, somewhere is there. It is not coming to help. So manobal means that the person has conquered काम क्रोध. He has conquered his mind being thrown in lower, cheaper areas. So samarpaman is there, the mind worth surrendering, mind worth employing. Please note, if manobal is not there, your upasana won't be there, because upasana needs willpower. And willpower is by conquering your mental weaknesses. Without spiritual willpower, not material willpower, spiritual willpower, you cannot do upasana for a longer time. Ichha Shakti is weak. Ichha Shakti is not there, Kriya Shakti won't be. Ichha Shakti is the driving force for Kriya Shakti. But if you have calm, krodh, etc., your mind has already gone in some areas, so you have weak Ichha Shakti. Because 8 o'clock I do my jap, but my mind is not okay today, or very I am kami today, or I am krodhi today, or I am busy in eating something today, or I am watching film today. So at a definite time, if you don't do the karma, so you will lose your Ichha Shakti. If that time has lapsed, 8 o'clock has lapsed, and 9 o'clock, mind is not ready now, because mind has lost its sharpness at that time. Manobal is not there, that means a person has not gathered his mind, conquered his weaknesses. So this mind will not be employable mind. It is not one who follows. And therefore I use the word Vidheya Atma. And therefore Bhagavan used the word very nicely. Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatpara sanyatendriya. If indriya, sense organs are not controlled, then mind will not have bal. Because what happens when you satisfy the sensual demand, the mind becomes very lost in that area, and you difficult to gather and come back to its zero state to again start. Because there is a pain involved in doing some upasana. Mind thinks of that pain and gives up beforehand. The ability to go through the starting trouble of any sadhana, that is called the manobal. Well, I'll go through that. I have taken a resolve. And Sankalp Shakti is very big in this person. He fulfills bigger Sankalp. Anybody is known by which big Sankalp have you taken in life? What is your resolution in life? I always feel a person is known by his commitment. So manobal is required. So paristhiti bal, vani bal, Sharir Bal and Manobal. Manobal and between Manobal and Paristhiti Bal, there is Charitra Bal coming. Therefore, Kam Krodh is conquered in that. It is under control. If a person is Kami, he won't have Manobal. Because you don't know, he'll lose himself. He himself has no control. So he has lost. If you are very angry, then you will not have Manobal. You will feel, I'm so tired of this topic. Mind gets tired. Tired mind cannot do anything. Tired, it may be fresh body and tired mind. You had good sleep, but still mind is tired. This is not good. Because tired mind is not doing anything. वो बैठा हुआ है कमरे में बस ऐसे. He knows that this is time to do a certain action. But he doesn't have the will to do it. And you have left that time. So Ichhabal, the Manobal is very much required. Bhagirath ji had Manobal. Bhagirath ji's father was Dilip and Dilip's father was Anshuman. And they could not bring Ganges. And he left and went in Gangotri. And there is Bhagirath Shila is there, those who have gone there. Bhagirath Shila, you have seen that. And there he did austerity, knowing that my forefathers have failed. So when you have a deep love for something bigger, you have a Manobal. Swami Ram Tirth used to tell a story. One house was on fire. And everybody ran out of the building. So one mother was outside. She said, my child is not here. I think he is in the house only. The child is left in the burning house. She tucked her sari and ran inside the burning house. That is strength that comes to take some risk, some pain, that decision that comes. That is your Manobal. And she brought the child back. She got burned slightly here and there, but she was safe. So the capacity to take big sankalp in your sadhana life, or in your spiritual life. Spiritual life is quite sankalp pradhan. It is deadline pradhan. By this time I have to complete this work. By 10 o'clock I will complete my job. Today I won't be angry. Today I won't be kami. Today I will not sleep till I do this. Or I will get up early in that time. Or I will be seeing goodness of every day today. हर जगह संकल्प की आवश्यकता है, हर जगह. And therefore, in 4th chapter, Samshita Vrataha word had come. I had taken that point also. Dravya Jnans, Tapo Yajnas, Jnana Yajnas, Tapare, Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnasta, Yataya Samshita Vrataha. So, Manobal, if you do something wrong after that, Devta go away from the mind. The presence of Devta ensures Manobal. Therefore, if you lie, if you see your face has gone pale. This is how lie detectors work. Although some are quite jhutte person, they pass that lie detector. But there are narcotic texts, lot of tests are there. Captain will know that, है ना? Narcotics texts, so many. If they can, बड़े झूठे थे, वहाँ भी pass कर गए. तो later on there, Devta go away. If you do something wrong and after that you talk, your speech, पता चल रहा है देवता चले गए इसके, आँख से देवता चले जाते. Eyes you can see that the devta has run away from the eyes. Achha, don't see my eyes. So I am just saying. So Manobal is there. बहुत जल्दी देवता बहुत टची हैं, बहुत छोटी बात में चले जाते हैं. They are too touchy. For a small mistake they run here. बहुत मुश्किल से आते हैं, तुरंत चले जाते हैं. Literally you say something wrong, they go away. अभी आने वाला है प्रकरण. And therefore earlier there are a lot of strict rules they used to follow regarding cleanliness, purity, what words you should not use, what words you should use, what to say, what not, what to touch, what not to touch. बोले ऐसी बात नहीं करते हैं शाम को, ऐसी बात नहीं करते थे. आरती टाइम हो गया ऐसे में गुस्सा नहीं करते. इवनिंग टाइम यू शुड नॉट से लाइक दैट. चलो दिया जलाओ सब, पुट ऑन द लैम्प देयर, लक्ष्मी जी आने वाली. बुद्धि बल, द सटलिटी टू गो इनटू द कॉज ऑफ दैट nature of the world, or the cause of the sadhana. What is the cause why I am not progressing, or what is the cause which will make me progress? What is the cause which will make my God please? Please note, if you don't have manobal, your buddhi bal also will be affected, because you will not have a time to think about. To think on higher subject, you should be free from lower topics. To think on something higher, you should not have anything lower. Therefore, we had to leave our houses. So that house things are not bothering our mind. Because every house has problems. Anna, see your house, anybody's house. And if I go to my house, or they come to me regularly, then they will tell their problem to me, and it will disturb my mind. So our mamta will be, already mamta is there, so it will be brought up. Or I live in their house and work. If I live in the house and work, well, why don't you live in the house, come in the ashram? So my mind is not free from certain topics. Buddhi is sukshma only when it is ekagra. You cannot be committed to two places. Your commitment at many places will make your mind blunt. By the time I started thinking about this topic, another came up. Then I thought about that topic, third topic came up. By the time I started getting the subtlety and solution on that topic, I was thinking about Bhagavad Gita, दूध वाला आ गया, बोले दूध ले लो भाई. वो कह रहा है पैसा ही नहीं दिया आपने. आई एम थिंकिंग अबाउट चैप्टर 4, ज्ञानेन कर्म संन्यास. अब वो कह रहा है पैसा. हम कहेंगे कल वाले नहीं, आप आज ही दीजिए. हमने कहा भाई नहीं है. बोले कैसे, फिर दूध वापस कर दीजिए. दूध क्यों पीते हैं आप, पैसा नहीं है तो. अब क्या समझाया उसको. I said, see, you should do some nishkam karma by distributing milk. Well, I don't understand. After that, if you have a very interactive life is not very friendly to your thinking. वो मौन चाहिए उसके लिए. You need solitude, you need quietness to delve into the subject and bring out the gems which are hidden in the subject. But Vyavhar is not very good friend of Gyan Pradhan Jivan. Vyavhar is good friend of Karma Yoga, but not for Gyan, or also little, not too much Vyavhar is not good for Bhakti also. When you meet people, lot of issues come up. Lot of topics crop up. From one topic, another comes up. By the time you solve this, another comes up. And therefore they used to go to Vanaprastha ashram. बोले तुम disturb कर रहे हो व्यवहार हमारा, हम नहीं करना व्यवहार. And therefore Gita has used strongly the word in 13th chapter, aratir jan sansadi. In the Gyan Prakaran in 13th chapter, aratir jan sansadi. If more serious seeker, too much talking on the phone, you talk, but not after a limit. एक टाइम है, फिक्स अ टाइम, दिस इज माई टाइम. विविक्त देश सेवित्वम, गीता इट हैज सीन. So सब है. World, otherwise world throws a thought and you are not ready to take that thought. So subtlety of meditation, subtlety of bhakti, that subtlety has gone away. फिर मक्खन नहीं निकल. Not very nice and very subtle and very unique points come up in your mind. Not for talking, for your own sadhana. Buddhi bal is not there. Therefore, if you go to R&D department, it is or quite silence. Silence, please. It is. They are busy in their own area. They are thinking. They may be sitting like this, but they are thinking. They are contemplating. Then comes Shraddha Bal. Shraddha Bal is most important, that I have the faith. From Shraddha comes Samarpan, from Samarpan comes Seva. Shraddha means jo jas Shraddha saiv sah. Trividha bhavati Shraddha dehi naam sa swabhavaja. 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Yo jas Shraddha saiv sah. I believe who is big for you, for whom you can give something bigger. You can give life, you can give time. Shraddha should be Samavet Shraddha, at one, bound Shraddha should be there. Then it is powerful. इनमें श्रद्धा उनमें श्रद्धा ऐसे बटी बटी छटी बटी श्रद्धा का बल नहीं होता है. It has to be bound. One still cotton is there. Cotton cannot, the small cotton, it has no binding power. But if you take a thread and you do like that, make a wick, long wick, you can pull it. If you pull hard, it will break. But if you take 3-4 of wicks and make very thin, and after that combine all of them and interwoven, then it won't break. So when Shraddha is for bigger and only for one, then you have a capacity to give up a lot. Tyaag Kshamta is Shraddha. Therefore, anybody will progress where he has Shraddha, otherwise he won't progress. Gatti badti hai Shraddha, but we can. Therefore, Shraddha Sukt is there in Vedas. Pratar Shraddha Hava mein. Shraddha Sukt we should chant every day because she is a Devi. Devi ji hai Shraddha. Punya se aati. Alpa punyavatam Deho Shraddham nahi wo pujayate. हम लोग की Shraddha is hardly 10-15% of what is required. Therefore, mind is distributed here and there. श्रद्धा मतलब एक ही इशू बड़ा है हमारे लिए, और कोई बड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए. Only one issue is important, other issue is non-issue. Other issues are there because that you feel that is also important somewhere. This is also important. Good food is also very important for me. Sister is also important for me. Brother is also important for me. My job is also important for me. My jap is also. ये also जहाँ लगता है ना वहाँ आपकी श्रद्धा में बल नहीं आएगा. You will not be a tyagi person for all. So you don't have a collected mind and therefore your effort is not very focused. छितरे बितरे effort है. बल नहीं है फिर चित्त में वो रौनक नहीं है. फिर after that you are not a person who will sacrifice a lot. Shraddha from Samarpan will not come because you have not one altar in your life. You are giving little to all. थोड़ा टाइम उनको भी देना है, थोड़ा इनको भी देना है, थोड़ा उनको त्याग, वो बिगड़ जाएंगे, उनको त्याग. मम्मी से बात कर ले, डैडी से बात कर, भाई से बात कर, बहन से बात कर ले, चाचा से बात कर, मामा का फोन आया, दादी का बर्थडे है आज. अच्छा, दादी का बर्थडे है, 90th बर्थडे. She is heading for a century. तो उनको भी हम जरा सा गिफ्ट दे देते हैं. गिफ्ट दिया क्या? मास्क. श्रद्धा बहुत पक्की होती है जबकि वो एक ही जगह बंधी रहे. एक इम्पॉर्टेंट, इसी को गीता में क्या बोलो विश्लोक, व्यवसायत्मिका बुद्धि एक ही है कुरु नंदन. गीता को मत छोड़ना आप. रामायण, गीता, भागवत, उपनिषद, दे आर 4 हैं अमृत दिन. इनको पकड़ कर रखना. wherever you travel, take them. And Brahma Sutra, hello, overweight. मर ही जाएंगे, इतना ओवरवेट का कौन पेमेंट करेगा? ओनली 17-18 kgs आर अलाउड. कपड़ा उपड़ा जाएगी, ये सब ले जाएं. अब दैट इज योर प्रॉब्लम. छोटी वाली गीता रख लो. हम तो भाष्य ले जाते हैं. आई टेक भाष्य एवरीवेयर, वेदर यू स्टडी और नॉट, बट आई कीप इट. एंड वेर एवर आई गो, आई कीप ऑल द बुक्स ऑल राउंड. हाँ, सो वो उनको प्रणाम कर लेते हैं थोड़ा सा. बोलिए ओके. दिस 6 बल विच इज देयर. अब वो एक आध पेज खुल ही जाता है. When you are sitting on the table, you start opening some page here and there. कुछ खुल ही जाता है पेज, दिख जाती है कुछ लाइन इधर उधर. ये कैसे छू ले, एक दो पन्ना खुल जाए, पाठ कर लो थोड़ा सा. हाँ, लाइट पास पास होनी चाहिए. Whenever you enter a room, first thing is you switch on the light. If it is a dark room, then you enter. Whether you know the room or you don't know the room. You are going out in the garden, it is pitch dark. You say, "May bring light." Some snake is there, snail is there. What is it called? Leech is there. Spider, it climbed my head yesterday. She took it out. No, here, during chanting. भाई आप लाइट तो ऑन रखो ना wherever you go. When you are living in this world, keep the light of the mind on. लाइफ की लाइट ऑन होनी चाहिए. ये सब लाइट है. Their scriptures are light. तो पहले इसको ऑन रखो. आप गीता क्या बोल रही है, रामायण क्या बोल रहे हैं. This 6 bulk, Bali had lost Paristhiti Bal, but he did not lose, he lost Sharir Bal and Paristhiti Bal. Manobal, Buddhi Bal, Shraddha Bal, Bali did not lose. And this was the beauty of Bali. Paristhiti Bal he lost. He was totally defeated. He almost fainted and almost dead. He was almost dead. His Vani also didn't have any power because nobody was listening. Everybody was gone here. Sarvatmana tana bhajat bhrugun balihi shishyo mahatmartha nivedanena. But this Mahatma Bali had total Shraddha in gurus and saints and Bhruguvanshi. And he started serving them. He didn't know too much of mantra, etc. Serving means giving his, making some, very intention is that I will make you feel big. Serving is not physical. Serving has 3-4 layers. I make my elder or guru or mother, father feel bigger, number one. Emotionally, I will have lot of bhav. And then physically, I will take your pain or give you some joy. And fourth, by speech, I will tell some good words. ये 4 levels serving के हैं. Please note, primary source of power is there and secondary source of power is there. There is a main in the, main is, what is that called? No, here, huh? Distribution board. If you put it off, whole power will go off. If that is the secondary source. Primary, another source is the, what is it called? Powerhouse. Powerhouse, there is center, power center. SCOM. SCOM. Oh, that is a substation. Okay, whatever is there. They say power is very less and therefore we are having power cut. And there is no power cut because power is there. The primary source of bal, of everything, main source is of course Ishwar. But those Mahatmas who tap that Ishwar bal, they are called Vipra, or you call Mahatma, or you call saints. Science can give you Paristhiti bal, but Manobal, Buddhi bal, Shraddha bal, science cannot give you. Science can give you situational power that you have faster. Suvidha is increased by science. Suvidha, but not Sukh. Suvidha means convenience. Convenience means contracting of time and space is convenience. फिर से बोल देते हैं. Contracting of time and space is convenience. Time and space कम हो गया. What was taking 20 days to reach, now in 20 seconds you are online. Contract हो गया. Object was far away, now I see the same object in front of me. So fast. I saw the photograph, or I saw the video, etc. Or he sent the courier fast. Speed post is there. जो शक्ति होती है, ध्यान देना इस बात को, the Shakti that is there. Some people dedicate their whole life to get that power and Shakti. They are called saints. And they want Ishwaratvam and they want to preserve it. And therefore they are very, very rigid sometime, and you will say, see, he didn't touch me also. If you go to Vrindavan, they will give prasad like this. Cannot touch also. Or if you go to Sringeri, etc., or other Shankaracharyas there, they will not touch you. You will feel as if I am untouchable or what. But ऐसे नहीं कि तुम कैसे दे देंगे, ले जाओ, ऐसे देंगे, जाओ. अब है, because I don't know, you may not have taken bath, or you may not have that purity. But one who has spent 5 hours in puja, jab, he will be conscious of. He will not be very, very, सबको भाग कर लिया है, ऐसा नहीं होगा. अब है उन्होंने प्रिजर्व किया है अपने आप को. If you wash your clothes, iron your clothes, and you have spent time in drying it, then you will be conscious of, I don't want to make it dirty immediately. हमने बहुत टाइम दिया उस क्लोथ्स को बनाने में. अब वो शक्ति है उनके पास. The primary source of knowledge, the manobal and the, what is it called, the buddhibal and shraddhabal, which is in the Bhagavan's cosmos, they tapped it through their jap, sadhana, lifestyle, speech, through their speaking truth. A few days I was reading real story. So somewhere rain was not, famine was there. So when Mahatma came, he said, famine is there here. He said, there is one person who backbites a lot. Take him out. I said, here, every day will be famine. ऐसे तो पानी नहीं बरसेगा यार. But that happened. किसी किसी में शक्ति होती है. Tell me one more example of one Mahatma. जल्दी बोलो. Shringi Rishi. Shringi Rishi mother left him. Therefore Shringiri had. So he was married to sister of Lord Ram, whose name was Shanta. Ram Bhagwan had one sister, her name was Shanta. बोले, oh, I did not know that. बहुत सी बात नहीं पता. वाल्मीकि रामायण पढ़ना. And there was his king, I forgot that. And there was no rain. He has a siddhi that wherever it go, it starts raining and prosperities. If you speak truth, if you speak properly, if you see goodnesses, this is external. Internally, if you do jap, etc., puja, etc., mentally you entertain very pure thoughts. You are a moving powerhouse which can lend. Everybody's blessings has no meaning. Everybody can't bless. When Bhagwan Krishna, what was his name? One was Bhutna, the Trinavarta was there. Trinavarta took Bhagwan Krishna away. So Trinavarta, when he died, so Yashoda ji was very afraid. So she called Brahmins. And which Brahman? Ye Anrit Asuya ईर्षा, दंभ, हिंसा, मान विवर्जिता तेषाम सत्यशीलानाम न तु वृथा आशीषा. The श्लोक comes there. ये अनृत who don't lie, who don't have dambh, they don't act false, hypocrisy is not there. They have no hinsa, they don't have abhiman, they don't have irsha, and they speak like tesham ashisha nan viphala. What they will say will not be false. Not everybody's blessing will work. Well, I have blessed him. Oh, nothing happens. सबकी ब्लेसिंग नहीं, एक लाइफस्टाइल होती है किसी की, एक अर्निंग होती है. देयर इज अर्निंग फ्रॉम बर्थ ही हैज डन, देन ओनली वॉट एवर यू विल से दैट विल हैपन. भाई श्रवण कुमार's father mother cursed दशरथ जी. तापस अंध सुधी मन आई. They cursed him that I am suffering because of my what is it called, lack of Shravan Kumar is dead. Similarly, you will also die like that. And at end, tapas and sap sudhi ai. When Dashrath ji was rolling on the floor, then he remembered that this is how that father of Shravan Kumar also was suffering, and he cursed me. अब देखो इतना पावर था उसके अंदर, श्रवण कुमार's father mother, that it worked. Not everybody's blessings or curse will work. तापस अंध साप श्रुति आई, कौशल्य ही सब कथा सुनाई. And this Bali knew. And therefore earlier days there was Yajñapavit was given at the age of 8 to 9, so that he goes to a guru, Acharya. Not ordinary person was there. Acharya was living on bhiksha because he has left everything. He didn't want to spend time here and there. So Acharya was living on bhiksha. Acharya they had no income measures in the ashram. And therefore they say you serve that Acharya. And therefore श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम इतना बोल के नहीं बोला भगवान ने. तत्पर संयत इंद्रिय तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्न सेवया बोला. Bali had known this. Bali had Shraddha Bal. His paristhiti was not good. I mean, your paristhiti may be bad. This is not under your control. My situation is not good right now. Time is not good. But to make Manobal and Buddhi Bal and Shraddha Bal, that is not dependent on situation. I am sad is not because of Prarabdha. Because of lack of Manobal I am sad. Or Shraddha Bal is not there. And this Bali knew it. To tap secondary source, main source of power is outside. 100,000 kilowatt, whatever is there. But to get it in my house, I need to get a connection there. Otherwise, they will cut it. And this connection, what has been made, that is called Samarpada and Seva. And this was Bali's expertise. Tam Brahmanaha Bhragavaha Priyamanaha. Underline that. Priyamanaha Brahmanaha. They were very happy. Shanach Pratyay is there. Priyamanaha. Being happy. Priyamanaha. Chatur Pratyay is there. Shanach Pratyay is there. Where man you see, there is Shanach Pratyay is there. And then they did Havan yesterday you heard. Badi tapasya kya boleni? It is not 1-2 days. Few hundred years it takes. To serve. I mean, it's not that easy because our swabhava comes. Our laziness may come. Our mind may be there. And Bali was already a king. King the Bali was Raja Bali. He was a king of Swarg. So he was habituated to a lot of comfort. And habituated to ordering. Jao, ye karo, wo karo, jao, get out. हैबिट थी. लेकिन यहाँ कौन हैबिट चले उनकी? But Bali had this Shraddha that I can come get back everything by serving gurus and these Bhruguvanshis. This सब today's students don't know. So they have academic knowledge. Character wise, they are hollow. They have no manobal. They have no sukshmata in buddhi. Reverence is not there. Faith is not there. And therefore they break very fast. Little situations go up and down and they are broken inside. They are shattered and devastated. Not devastated, devastated. पागल हो जाते हैं. बोले जॉब ही नहीं मिली हमको. जॉब नहीं मिली तो क्या हुआ? जॉब इज एवरीथिंग और व्हाट? बोले आई डोंट हैव मनी. मनी नहीं का मन तो रखो. मनी नहीं तो कीप माइंड. Anyway, and there, so Bali was very slowly he got Paristhiti Bal also. After this Bal, he served and they blessed him, they gave him mantra, they did upasana, they gave him whatever is required. Therefore, I told you yesterday that surrender, person who has surrender in life, he will be much more happier than the person who does not have surrender. क्योंकि आप किसी के देवता की भी सेवा करोगे ना तो वहां भी देवता की डिमांड होती है. डोंट टॉक लाइक दैट, डोंट स्पीक लाइक दैट. इट्स नॉट दैट आई डू जप एंड आई कैन डू एनीथिंग आफ्टर दैट. देयर इज आध्यात्मिक उपासना हैज टू बी फॉलोड बाय आदि भौतिक एंड आदि दैविक उपासना. उपासना एट 3 लेवल. नॉट दैट आई डू आदि दैविक उपासना, आई वर्शिप द गॉड, बट आदि भौतिक देवता आई इंसल्ट. उसमें फिर बल नहीं आएगा. Yesterday also I told Dushita par kayamam manino bhinna darshina bhuteshu baddha vairasya na shanti mrichati aham sarveshu bhuteshu bhutatma avasthitah. You remember that? Arhed man danabhyam maitreya bhinna chakshusha. Your upasana has to be adhyatmic, adi daivik and adi bhautik to get completeness. Oh. And Bali got everything now. Blessings of Maya, it's a rare case. He didn't fight. He became very powerful. What all these devatas did Amrit Manthan, and they Bhagwan ko parshan kiya unhone. Bhagwan had to take avatar, this avatar, Dhanvantari on this, Mohini, this, that. ताम झाम किया, फिर अमृत मिला इनको, फिर झपट्टा हुआ. After that they had Amrit, and after that they got the, what is it called, immortality. There was no fight. You read Bhagavat, Bali was so powerful now. देखो संकल्प मित्य शक्ति भगवान की. Bhagwan will not come directly in you. Bhagwan comes through a medium. Electricity comes through a conduit. Electricity won't come without anything. It needs a medium. I mean, everywhere waves are there. But unless mobile is charged and working, it won't catch. Wi-Fi has to be there. Some connection has to be there. Otherwise, no connection. Keep on talking. Hello? Huh? It has happened. I will come tomorrow. No problem. No. I'll come tomorrow, 7 o'clock I'll be there. You don't prepare any food. We will have breakfast first. When I come back, after that we will have lunch. Okay? So, we have made our program. We will be very regular. I have no delay. Before 5 minutes I'll be ready. No problem at all. You park the car outside, I'll be ready with that car. Bring mask also. I'll be there. Hello? And you see no connection. Then you wonder from where you stopped. What was the point when what was the last sentence? Everybody must have gone through. वो दिखाना चाहिए कि कनेक्शन बंद हो गया. They should have some beep, etc. They have a beep. They don't have a beep. हम बोलते चले जा रहे हैं, पता नहीं कहाँ बंद हुआ हो. बलि की खूबसूरती है, जरा ध्यान देना, भागवत को खूब ध्यान से पढ़ो. Bhagavad is very serious text. It is not a text of just dancing. पता नहीं क्यों भागवत को ऐसा लाइट बना दिया. आप पढ़ना, Bali was so powerful when he took his chariot, which came out of the Havan Shala, Havan Kund, etc., and he started going. Prahlad ji had given a mala, you heard, which was non-wilting mala. He सब गए, devatas ran away, no fight. भाग के देवता बोले बलि आ रहा है, बलि मार देगा गौतम को. बलि ने कहा तो कुछ झगड़ा भी नहीं कर रहे हैं आपसे, कुछ मौका तो दो. I'm not fighting also. पहले तो बड़ा लड़ाई किए थे, बड़ा इंद्र तुम हाँ कर दे, डींग यहाँ आ रहा तो भाग गए. अब मुकुट छोड़ के, they left their mukut, left their armor, in that same banyan, and they all ran. Tell me where they ran. This was important. They did not. They ran to their guru only. बलि में इतना बल कहां से आ गया? ये तो इतना तेज दिख रहा है भैया. He's so brilliant. वो पुराना वाला बलि नहीं, अपना वाला जो मार दिया था. He's so bright, brilliant, and so powerful. He has a lot of. His chariot was glittering so big. I mean, we are no match. ब्रूहि कारणमे तस्य दुर्धर्षत्वस्य मद्रिपोः. बोले which श्लोक is there? 15 chapter 27 श्लोक 8.15.27 मिल गया. हाँ, ब्रूहि कारणमे तस्य दुर्धर्षत्वस्य मद्रिपोः. बोले my enemy, how come he became so powerful? ओजः सहो बलम तेजः यथा एतत् समुद्यमा. I mean, he's, देखो, ओजः सह, I mean, he has so much of balam, teja, indriya bal, manobal. Where from it came such tej he had? Brahaspati said, see, I tell you, Shishya upabrahmatam tejo bhrigubhir brahmavadibhi. Well, this is the reason. He said they have only give him all the power. Give him all the power means blessed him and gave him the knowledge, the mantra to do sadhana. Not that Bali was not doing anything. Bali himself had to do sadhana after that. उपासना का बल था, बहुत उपासना किया. And listen, hey, better you don't go close to him. बहुत मार डाल जाएंगे. भवद विदो भवान वापि वर्जित्वा ईश्वरम हरिम. Other than God, nobody can defeat him. He is so dharmic right now. Na asya shaktah purasthatum. You cannot stand in front of him. See the 29 श्लोक. पुरस्थातुम means you are not able to stand in front of. मार देंगे, 1 मिनट में उड़ जाओगे तुम, हवा हो जाओगे, फुरफुरी हो जाओगे. इसमें तुम्हारा टाइम नहीं है. कृतांतस्य था जनाः, like in front of death everybody is totally clean, bold. Don't face him at all. इतना तेज आ गया इस समय उसके पास. बोले फिर हम लोग करें क्या? बोले भागते रहो. Keep on running. तस्मात् निलयनम उत्सृज्य यूयम सर्वे त्रिविष्टिपम यात कालम प्रतीक्षन्तम. Wait for his time to get bad. यतः शत्रुर विपर्ययः. बोले but when his time will be bad? His time will be bad when he will insult the same teachers. When he will do tiraskar, येष विप्र बलोदर्कः संप्रत्युजित विक्रमः तेषाम एव. देखो क्या लिखा है, अपमानेन सानुबंधु विनंक्ष्यति. He will be destroyed when he will insult. Insult means you do tiraskara or something. Bad karma means you say my time is bad because you get tiraskar from somebody. Somebody neglected you. But you may have neglected somebody, therefore you are getting the neglect back. Some devata is neglected in the past birth, mother is neglected. कहीं तो कुछ गड़बड़ी हो गई होगी. Paap means tiraskar. Somewhere I have looked down upon something which was important. कुछ तो हमसे गलती हो गई होगी. Some rule of God must be I have done some tiraskar. Therefore I say, you face tiraskar, but don't do any tiraskar. You may go through neglected, but you don't neglect. ठगिए, आप खुद ठगिए मत, ठगाइए मत. Rahim Das says. And he became so powerful, and these Brahmins also came behind him. They said, don't stop, continue Yagya Agadi. He became very popular all around. Kirti Dikshu Vitanvanaha. Everybody, he alone became famous. Sat Tejo Uduradeva, as if the moon is in front of all the small stars. Bubuje cha shriyam Bubuje cha shriyam Savriddham Dvij Devo Palambitam. देखो लिखा है 36 लोग. Krityam Ivatmanam Manyamano Mahamanaha. Very big mind he had, Mahamana. Earlier Mahatma was there. 36 log. Same chapter. Mahamana. He was enjoying whole heaven. Usi ka ho gaya sab. Remember one thing. Many times I said. Your area of identity becomes area of authority in the next birth. Only what? Slowly, slowly. I'm not able to identify with your words. I am saying your area of authority, identification in the mind converts into area of authority. If I identify with some small matter, so that small matter will give you only small area of authority. A beggar has only area of authority on the footpath only, because he thought very small. A king has whole country. A soldier dying on the battlefield, he has whole country in the mind. So hatova prapsasi sarvam. He will attain very big area, because in his mind, wife and husband is not there. So because Bali had very big area in his mind, that let the Brahmanas, let the Guru be pleased, itni badi baat hai. Therefore, the result of that area of identification was, it converted into very big area of authority. And therefore, this is very important. छोटा ही सोचोगे, बोले my husband did not do this. अच्छा, my wife did not do this. छोटी बात होगी तो फिर छोटी एरिया मिलेगा आपको. Don't waste your time. No work, start thinking big. If you are feeling lazy, take a project and start cleaning the room. Not your room. Clean somewhere where you can think of bigger. Clean the room, not the objects in the room. हाँ, सब कमरा नहीं है, लोग उसमें सामान तो भी साफ कर दिया उन्होंने. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. He cleaned everything. सब चॉकलेट भी चला गया और जो टेबल था वो भी चला गया, सब अच्छे से साफ कर दिया. ऐसा नहीं. अब you identify with some bigger thought. Your bigger thought will give you authority. Authority is not an authority. You cannot force anybody. You have to follow me, obey me. He said, who are you? Why should I obey you? तुम कौन होते हमको नहीं हम फॉलो करेंगे. बड़ा सोचो आप सबके लिए. For everybody think, let God give him something good. इसको हम प्यार देंगे, इसको हम खूब प्यार देंगे. कभी अपना प्यार कम मत करना किसी को. Always think I'll give him love in. If I cannot talk, at least I'll think about him. Think him all the best. Good wishes. नहीं तो किसी को लेकर छोटे हो गए तो corresponding to that smallness with respect to that person, your authority will be deprived in due time. तो 4 लोग आपकी authority मानेंगे, 2 लोग नहीं मानेंगे. So somewhere your wings will be clipped. Some wing clipper will come. Arey, all are clipping my wing only. I don't want to fly, I want to walk. They are clipping my leg also. आप बड़ा सोचना थोड़ा शुरू करो थोड़ा सा. वो भी ईश्वर बुद्धि है, ध्यान देना इसको. Arhe dan manabhyam Maitreya Bhinna Chakshusha. The Bali the, he was very, very large hearted. You will see this. Therefore, he gave the whole thing. I mean, at the loss, your own personal loss, he is ready to give everything. He obeyed everybody. Elders he obeyed. He was better than his father, as you were saying. But he had gone to his grandfather. I mean, between Prahlad and Bali, who is better is difficult to say. I'll come to that point. Dadaji pe gaya the. Virochan also had some goodness, I'll tell later on. ये था उनमें कुछ था. You don't expect unless you have invested at a thought level. Your investment is thought level investment. Manobal was very high. You remember when he was defeated, he said, I'm not sad because I have my Guru, I will go there. He said, you may defeat me, Indra, you are very happy, but don't think I'm not touched by that. Guru Bhakti बहुत ज़्यादा थी, ईश्वर भक्ति बहुत थी बलि में. और इस धर्म, he never did wrong thing. Cheating he did not do. Cheating he did not do, backbiting he didn't do. He didn't hate anybody. बलि बहुत बल है. भगवान ऐसे नहीं, बलि in Bali's यज्ञशाला भगवान will not come. He adds something. आप छोटा मत सोचो किसी के लिए. Mahamana word is there. Underline these words. 36 words. That your Mahatma word had come. No Mahamana word is come. Shukdev ji is complimenting. You know, this is compliment given by Brahaspati ji. Not even Shukdev ji. So enemy is giving the compliment. Bale bali to bahut bade hain bhai. I mean, your situations, you will decide it. I mean, anybody's situation, if he is having a very good mind, I mean, if the Shraddha is there, Samarpan is there, and keeps on doing seva, his situation may go bad, but not very bad for very long time. वो वापस आ जाएगा. He will come back again. ठीक हो जाएगा उसका सब. लोग बोलते हैं सुदामा गरीब थे. सुदामा वॉज नॉट गरीब फॉर एवर. सुदामा भी बहुत अमीर हो गए थे. सुदामा बिकेम वेरी रिच. वृत्ति जो है छोटी होगी तो वृत्ति के अनुसार वृत्ति यथावृत्ति तथा कृति, यथाकृति तथा आकृति, यथाकृति तथा परिस्थिति. So gross form of your vritti is paristhiti. If the beggar is asking, this is paristhiti. People are not giving. This is reflection of his vritti of not giving. This comes in Taittiriya Upanishad. Only when you give the food, with what bhav you give the food, same bhav others will give you the food also. So yatha vritti tatha kriti, yatha kriti tatha akriti, yatha akriti tatha paristhiti. ये बलि से बहुत सीखने वाली बात. Anyway, this was Bali's case. Let's go to another area now. अब ये सारे देवता भागे सब. They all ran away. They are hiding in the caves, under the tree. Some are on the tree. Some are here and there. मुकुटी नहीं किसी का. कोई बस somebody could get one kangan and ran away. Somewhere was कोई आधा ही शेव करके भागा. सब जैसे तैसे भाग गए. So this was there. I remember one thing, if they had, in their good time, they had continued serving Brahaspati ji, and they had continued their upasana, they would not be overpowered. Good time is a serving time, is a earning time. Bad time is a dispassion time. When you are deprived means you should develop dispassion, that I should make my mind that I don't need it. And when a good time is there, let me earn more so that I may not be deprived later on. It's my earning time. हमारा अच्छा दिन है, बॉडी शरीर काम कर रहा है तो कमा लो. Let me do more jab. I don't know when I'll be falling flat. Let me do parikrama. Let me do puja. Let me today I can walk, I can talk. Let me talk properly to others. Let me speak some good words and earn some merit. दूसरे का आशीर्वाद ले लो, सबका आशीर्वाद दे के चलो. Today I can talk. I don't know when I'll not be meeting you. So let other person see. Okay, अच्छा हुआ. Thank you, thank you. पानी दे दो, कुछ ना दे दो. अभी बोलने वाले हैं. अब वहां अदिति जो मदर है ये रो रही हैं. अब कश्यप जी enters the house. This is quite a situation. Husband enters, wife is crying. बड़ा गड़बड़ हो जाता है. All husband must have experience. अब कश्यप जी आए, बड़े अच्छे मूड में आ रहे थे. निरुत्सवम निरानंदन समाधि वृतश्चरात. बोले क्या सब बड़ा डल लग रहा है, समाधि सीमा यहाँ क्या सब एकदम सुस्कियां सुनाई पड़े. Sobbings were heard. ऐसे सुनाई पड़ा. Sobbing is one thing, crying is another thing. हाँ, ये तो बाहर सुने. निरुत्सवम निरानंदन समाधेर. अंदर गए. सब पत्नी दीन वदनाम कृतासन परिग्रह. क्या हुआ? What happened? हाँ, क्या हुआ? You know, biggest weakness of a husband is wife. He cannot take a upset, sad, angry wife. घबरा जाता है मन उनका. बहुत डरते हैं इसलिए. बोले डोंट डिस्कस दिस इशू, शी विल गो ऑफ. पता नहीं वैसे डांटेंगे. बिफोर दैट शी इज कोल्ड, बट मोमेंट शी स्टार्ट क्राइंग ये सब ही गेट्स नर्वस. पूरा जमीन खिसक जाती है अंदर नीचे से. होल फ्लोर गोज अवे अंडर द ग्राउंड. ठीक होगा. नहीं राइट. अभी तो कश्यप जी की हालत खराब हो गई. बोले क्या हुआ भाई, क्या व्हाट हैपेंड, क्या हुआ? अच्छा, क्या धर्म में पालन नहीं किया क्या? आई होप यू आर फॉलोड द धर्म. इज इट दैट समबडी वाज सम गेस्ट केम एंड यू डिडंट गिव हिम वाटर? बिकॉज नॉट गिविंग वाटर दैट गेस्ट एक्सप्रेसेस एज दिस सॉब्स. ऐसा हुआ क्या? Or you didn't stand up when somebody came. Pratyuthane va kvachit. 6 श्लोक. Somebody came and you didn't give him respect. Because that the houses which don't give him water also, yadi niryanti te nunam feru raj gruhopma. Those houses are like Jackal's house. Feru raj. 7 श्लोक. 16th. कुछ दिया नहीं क्या? You didn't give him water or something, didn't offer something. Therefore you must be crying. Or maybe you have not done Vipassana. The regular Vipassana you have not done today. Havan etc. what you do? Or you have not fed any Brahmin etc. You were always happy, never I see you like that. Api sarve kushilina putraha manaswini. Your children are all fine, as if he didn't know. ये भी चालू होते हैं जेंट्स लोग. दे नो व्हाट इज रॉन्ग, स्टिल दे एक्ट एज इफ दे डोंट नो. ये तो पता होगा ना इनको, तो क्यों पूछ रहे हैं बात? एनीवे, सो व्हाई वी शुड बी गोइंग बिटवीन हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ. अपि सर्वे कुशलिनः तत्र पुत्रा मनस्विनी. समझ गए होंगे क्या है. ये तो हम लोग को बताने के लिए बताया. नाउ अदिति से समथिंग, विल सी टुमारो. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण